Bom, equipa, hoje estamos aqui para ver. Eu visitei as pessoas-toupeira no subsolo. Eles vivem sem sol, ou seja, é pessoas que vivem aqui em Las Vegas, mas nos túneis de Las Vegas.
Underneath Las Vegas, there is approximately 200 miles of tunnel network. These tunnels have become a secret world for the so-called mole people.
Anybody that hasn't come out and seen a lot of day in a long time, I
Pessoas-toupeiras.
don't know if I want to meet them. They might not be civil. These tunnels are seven floors down.
We have any flashlights?
People turn gray down here. There are people out there that haven't seen the light of day and never will.
The city dazzles.
Será que as pessoas nascem lá? Porque eu aposto, pronto, se é uma civilização, eles vão acabar por ter filhos, os filhos vão crescer. Será que vai haver malta que tipo, a vida toda tipo, nunca pisou? Tipo,
Casinos and endless entertainment. Millions of people visit Las Vegas every year, but many don't know what exists just below this desert paradise. The endless darkness has slowly altered the way people think and behave.
I got shot in the head with a gun.
Somebody died right where we were standing last night.
tem
Some of
bebés
them
mesmo.
were even born
Era
into
que eu
this
estava a
dark
falar.
world.
Yeah.
These people have no IDs,
Pessoas que
and they
nasceram
hide in
ali.
these tunnels to stay away from the law.
The police radios and stuff would not work down here.
So what you're looking at is a map of the tunnels in Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
bem.
It's about 1,500 people that live in that system.
The tunnels have their own names, like neighborhoods, right?
Yeah.
Nobody
What?
on the street level knows what is going on underground. We are about to
Estranho.
dive deep into the tunnels, which are connected to many other tunnels. Let's descend into darkness, where these tunnel people have built their lives.
This is the Narcan, the nasal spray. So if you see somebody overdosing, you can hit them with this, and it'll bring them back. You get 30 minutes, you still have to call an ambulance. Super easy, pop it out, right in the nose.
We can't just walk in unless we're with Rob, who survived 5 years down here. The
What?
entrance is blocked with metal bars to stop people from entering and to keep
Oh,
trash
okay.
out during floods.
What is the worst thing that happens in tunnels?
Probably the flood that we had a few years ago when I lost two of my best friends.
The ground in Las Vegas
Yeah,
is
right.
extremely hard, so rainwater can't soak into the soil the way it normally would. To prevent flooding on the streets, these tunnels were built to direct water under the city. So when it rains, the water rushes straight into the tunnels where people are living. Even on a sunny day in the city, a rainstorm 15 miles away in the mountains can send a flood rushing down these tunnels in minutes. Every time this sudden disaster hits, people in this massive underground city lose their lives to drowning.
A lot of trash here.
We ran into Nate first. He warned us not to enter the tunnel.
I stay away from the deep parts of the tunnel.
What is the reason for that?
Just because the unknown. I
O
don't
gajo
know
está com a roupa da Amazon, mano. Agora é que eu vi.
what's down there. It gets smaller and smaller as you get to where you got to crawl. From what I know, these tunnels are 7 floors down. You imagine it. There's rooms off in these tunnels, that service rooms that anybody could be in there. You know, you'd be kidnapped, killed, lost, burnt alive. It don't matter.
Whatever danger hides deep in the tunnels, Toby has faced it.
É perigoso, nem pode chamar a polícia nem nada. Tipo, acho que a polícia não vai lá dentro. Pensámos isso em Lisboa, mano. Os túneis se calhar ajudavam, mas opa, isso de tem 15 mil pessoas a morar nesses túneis, isso é bem perigoso. Isso já não.
I'm back here in the dark, you know what I mean? Dark.
What is the worst thing that happened to you down in these tunnels?
I got attacked one time, like 3 Cuban dudes. One of the guys came in my spot with the damn machete. He was one of the top dog dudes. But I handled my own, so I had a basket and I took it in there, threw it on its side, stuck poles in it, made one of them little Maltese cocktails. It's the only thing that saved me.
Anyone home, guys?
Stepping to someone's territory.
Anybody home?
Alguém em casa?
We have any flashlights?
I'll check to see if I got one in my bag. Hey! Everything going good?
Mano,
The woman, possibly under the influence
Não
of a
se vê
substance,
nada
asked for
quase.
Narcan.
If you actually know how to navigate, you can make it all
pá,
the
já está ali
way
alagado.
underground in the tunnels without ever coming up to the surface. It can be done if you know the tunnel system well enough.
PC
So
aí, para
they're
jogar
all
o
basically
CS.
connected
Eventually they are passageways.
for the most part.
Olha ali túnel.
This labyrinth may not look like a home to you, but stepping into their spots without warning could get us into serious trouble. Some of them are armed and don't hesitate to use it.
You can hear the cars.
Eles estão embaixo tipo da estrada.
Oh my god.
We're in the middle of the city right now, and they're literally driving over the heads of people that are living underground.
One of the rarest points that we see sunlight.
What?
Here it is, the city. A life they're not part of, only able to watch from the underground. It's kind of an illusion
Que
that
cena.
hides everything. A few steps
O
later,
meu PC
we
bem
saw
parecia
the
que estava em
famous
algum
Caesar's
lugar.
Palace Hotel
É
through the
isso,
metal
isso.
grate. Above, Nevada's casinos make over $15 billion a year.
Olha
Below,
isso.
people live in death traps of the city.
So twice a day the hotels drop their filtration systems. That's why it hasn't rained in forever, but it's still wet.
Ok.
The smell. The
Ih,
smell
deve
is
cheirar
very
mesmo
bad.
mal, yeah.
In certain tunnels, water flows in from the city's
Um
drainage
jacuzzi
system,
ali.
and some people use it to take showers.
There are many tunnels around
Os
here.
gajos têm um jacuzzi,
Without
mano.
our guide, we cannot come here.
One wrong turn, and you're lost.
Someone left a note, rest in peace, and there's a cross here. Apparently, someone has passed on the spot.
Ok.
A lot of bicycles.
He might build them and sell them,
Oh,
because bikes are like cars out here. It's the only way of transportation. You have to have a bike to go anywhere, otherwise you have to walk all the time. It's a
Yeah,
nightmare.
right.
walking inside the tunnels takes a lot of time, I guess.
Yes.
Pois é.
I lived down here 2.5 years. I never used a flashlight.
How did you find your ways under the tunnels without
Mas eles
flashlight?
devem ter a visão bem adaptada.
Your memory.
Melhor que a nossa.
You know where everything is in your tunnel. It's your house. It's exactly the same thing out here.
When I
Parece
heard a
Backrooms,
voice
está-me
echo
a dar
through the
medo.
tunnel, it hit
Parece,
different.
mas
This
é-
dark, damp tunnel that gives me goosebumps is
Pô, é
actually
os
where some
Backrooms da
people
vida
feel the
real.
safest and live. Here he is. At first glance, it looks like clutter, but to Tony, every single item is essential to his survival.
I've been in these tunnels for 6 years, and there has been times where we've had good people here, and it was a sense of community. But now we've got some people in here that don't give a shit about nothing but themselves. You know, just they're bullies.
É sobrevivência ali, porque tipo,
Some asshole
não tem
over there
polícia, não tem
started
nada,
a fire
aquilo é
because
sem regras.
He's just a mean dude.
É um gato.
The fire didn't hurt Tony, but nearly took the life of his only companion, his
Ah, o
cat.
gatito.
This one right
Tadinho.
here was burnt from the tip of her nose to the tip of her tail. 5 days later, she's still hanging in there, thank God.
So what is the toilet situation here?
We have certain areas that we go to the bathroom, and she's usually a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
We put a bag in it. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Possibly right here. But I hope
É
not.
aquela cena,
I
é onde é
don't
que ele
plan
vai.
on being here for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm 57 years old. I'm getting old. I just haven't been ready.
After guiding us 10 minutes into the tunnel, Tony wanted to return to his spot. We handed him a week's worth of supplies and kept walking deeper into the tunnels.
And there's so much randomness that could happen. Anybody could just decide to come down that tunnel and steal from you or take your stuff or attack you and then disappear, and who would know, right? It's
Yeah.
not like it's happening on the streets where you're laying there and somebody could see you and call the cops. Like down here, it's like another layer, like not knowing
Exato.
what could
É
ever
aquilo que
happen.
dá a
It
dizer,
could
não há
be peaceful
regras.
now, come back in 2
Podes
hours,
roubar,
and the wrong
podes
person
matar,
walks
podes
through,
tudo.
it could be hell, you know?
As we go deeper and deeper, the less we know about what we'll come across ahead. In these harsh conditions, some tunnel dwellers make pans out of aluminum and use hand sanitizer as a heat source to cook their
What?
meals.
Que cena. Rancho.
There are a lot of rats.
Parece aquele gajo do meme das
A voice
raves.
echoed ahead,
Ah,
and we
já,
followed
pois
it.
parece.
I'm cuckoo bananas crazy, and
Okay.
I came to check on my mother in Vegas and fell for a local. We ended up here. These are my
What?
people.
How long have you been down here?
About 5 years or so.
How long do you plan to stay here?
At
Será
least
que a mãe
today.
dela sabe que ela
I
está
don't
lá?
plan much farther than today.
What is the worst
Okay, like I
things
say.
about tunnels?
Probably the lack of plumbing. And dark is rough sometimes. I can't just
Pergunta para vocês do chat e malta dos comentários. É melhor viver aqui nos túneis ou na prisão? Pensei assim, na prisão vocês estão lá presos, vocês não podem sair. É aquelas condições, é aquilo e é isso. No túnel vocês têm sempre a opção de sair, mas não deve ser tão fácil, porque eles não têm documentos, eles não têm nada, eles não deve ser fácil ir para a sociedade.
sit in the dark. I get a little bit panicky still, like I'm a little kid.
Darkness is not just the absence of light. It's like an entity that covers you and erases you from the world. Tunnel people usually survive through stealing and dumpstering.
Some people down here do treasure hunting, such as collecting cables, coppers. Do you do things like that?
I collect what the drunk tourists abandon. They go to Louis Vuitton and they pay $3,000 for a t-shirt and then they win $100 on a slot machine and they get so excited that they jump up and down and they leave their $3,000 purchase right there to go cash in their winnings. And they remember that they spent that money, you know, 2 days later because they've been day drinking in the sun and they plan to lose $10,000 a day while they're here.
What do you think of people losing thousands of dollars to machines?
It's the American way. Decadence and excess and...
Isto é bem estranho, né? Como é que tipo, a malta tipo, em baixo tipo, desta cidade, nos túneis, está tipo, a viver com tão pouco e depois em cima tens tipo o centro tipo, dos casinos do mundo, ou seja, bilhões.
This is why people come here on vacation.
Then Beverly showed up in the darkness.
For how long have you been down here?
Probably 8 or 9 years.
How is the situation here when it rains?
Horrific. Very scary. I've been caught up in it twice, and one of the times I really didn't think I was going to make it out.
What do you think about Las Vegas City?
A lot of it's almost like wallpaper, you know, like it's just made to look good, you know. These big casinos aren't built on winners.
Sim, claro. Imagina, acho que se tu vais a Las Vegas já vais a pensar, tem que ir experimentar o casino, mas já vais com aquele pensamento, é um casino. Tipo, a chance de perder é tipo muito maior do que a chance de ganhar.
Or do you always stay right here?
Oh no, it definitely changed.
What is the hardest thing about tunnels?
She packed years of disappointment into one word.
The people.
Even this deep down, there's stuff all over. Some of it was probably brought in by the flood, some carried in with shopping carts. After walking for another 20 minutes, we came across an eerie shadow stretched across
Malta
the
de
wall.
Moscavide, confirmam?
We don't mean any harm.
Let's go back into the tunnel and see what is waiting for us in the dark.
Look at this trash.
Não sei como é que eles não têm trabalho. Então, estás para trabalhar tipo para ganhar dinheiro? Mano, eles não têm documentos, como é que o patrão lhes vai tipo empregar? Como o gajo disse, muita gente aqui nasceu nos túneis. Há pessoas que se calhar não nasceram, mas já estão cá há muitos anos. Não têm tipo documentos, é como se não existissem, estás a ver?
How are you?
We first offered him some supplies, then he invited us into his tent.
This is where this guy sleeps. He puts his clothes here. This is his table, kind of workstation.
6 years ago I moved to Vegas alone, and my parents died in 2018. It's the 2 years I've been down here, if not more. So.
How do you find water and food?
I go turn on the fire hydrant right around the corner from here. I have my food stamp card, but if I really, really have to, I'll go steal food.
How do you stay safe in this tunnel?
Like everywhere else, you just gotta watch your back.
There's a scar on your forehead. What happened?
I got hit in the head with a 2x4 and got 11 stitches.
In here?
Yeah.
What was the reason?
Over a bike. Bikes are a hot commodity in this area and a lot of people
Pois já, o gajo
them,
disse que eles precisam de bicicletas, né, para andar lá no túnel, que os túneis são bem longos.
And someone at the moment their life was taken?
Unfortunately, yeah. I remember hearing somebody come in and 2 shots go off. He got hit in his back and in his neck, and before I knew it, he was standing right in front of me with a white t-shirt on that was turning red really fast. It was his brother who shot him.
The psychology of being down here in the darkness must be really hard.
Some people can't take it. There are people out there that haven't seen the light of day and never will. People that turn gray down here, like.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. At night, it sounds like there's people walking, like right outside your tent, and multiple times I've gone out there and there'd be nothing. You never know who you're gonna run into down here. That's for sure.
Here in the dark, most of them lose their ID cards and never get them back. Without an ID, they can't apply for a job, rent a place, or access social services because they don't officially exist according to the system.
It's a roadblock. It's not really true though. Yes, they need those things, but if I handed out IDs today to every single one of them, they'll still be here tomorrow. There's a lot of things happening at the same time. Traumas, mental health, all these things we need to address. I was like 2 years, 3 years homeless, walking down the street and I saw 3 people that I knew having a sword fight in the middle of the night. I heard cling, cling, I saw blood, I looked at it, it was like nothing to me. That's what happens out here, you become traumatized and used to these situations.
Yeah,
Phil once lived in a house with a pool, but after retiring, life slowly pulled him underground.
The police radios and stuff would not work down here.
Wow.
So that lured a lot of people down here.
How long have you been in the tunnels?
8 to 10 years.
What was the worst thing that happened?
Imagina, isto também deve ter pessoal tipo perigoso, estás? Imagina tipo um criminoso que é procurado, ele vem para aqui, tipo, provavelmente nunca vai ser encontrado, estás a ver?
In the tunnels. Possibly getting caught up into one of the floods that came through because it takes about 10 minutes for the water to be about 8 feet high. We have no warning system telling us there's water coming.
Assim que a água vem, eles já não têm como fugir.
Down here that said the current never lose, which is very true. We've lost quite a few people. The hardest things in the tunnels is losing the things you gathered.
Pois basta vir uma cheia
Just
e
weeks
tipo...
after this interview, we got word that Phil passed away.
Ei,
As we walked through the tunnel,
é isso, vem a
mineral
água, não
deposits
tens
on
o
the
que
ceiling
fazer,
catch our
perdes
eye.
tudo.
So there's water that's leaking through. That's the calcium from the water.
These show that rain makes its way in again and again. Who knows how many times the flood destroyed homes and took lives? We're going ahead. Someone has created a memorial here.
O gajo estava com um olhar.
When it floods, they have 20 minutes to escape if the current or floating debris doesn't trap them inside first. This tunnel is full of puddles with a constant breeze
Eu
blowing
estou a
through.
imaginar tipo, a água a vir eles tipo, a terem que correr bem rápido para, tipo,
The
para subir
ground is a
uma...
mix of sewage, trash,
cena
and human
dessa.
waste. And now, all of it is soaking into my shoes.
Everywhere there's
Deve
trash.
ser cheio de
And dead
doenças
animals.
e
Yeah.
isso. Bem arriscado.
A dead rat.
Rato morto.
Is from a casino?
Uma ficha do casino.
Oh my. Our feet are wet, but that's how we roll here. You have to keep going.
Ter os
We are
pés
walking
molhados
in
com
this
água
tunnel, going
dessas.
on and on to find Rob's old friend, who's been living down here for over 10 years. The moldy gray walls started to fill with color, and then we walked right into what looked like an underground art studio.
Someone built their own gallery
Muito
down here.
fixe. Carro do Rocket
Sad thing
League.
is, one heavy rain could wash it all away.
E é mesmo. Imagina o trabalho de anos, tipo,
Jay's tunnel is furnished with salvaged materials. There are all kinds of random stuff. A baby stroller, bags, toys, but everything is surprisingly well
Acho que não tem estes
organized.
túneis assim em Portugal, acho eu.
In the flood tunnels down here for like pretty much ever.
És foi o que estava a falar com o Bom Tiro,
I moved
né?
out here, all my luggage is stolen, my ID, everything. Basically welcome to Vegas with $27 in my pocket. There is really no safe anywhere. You'll get robbed by other homeless people, you'll get robbed by the police.
This is where each day begins and ends for him.
What happens when they come to them?
You go to jail.
What?
You go to jail for trespassing.
Whose property is this?
This is by state property, it's a flood zone. They put you in jail for anything. I went to jail the other
Ou
night
seja,
for,
ele só de morar ali já é
They
crime.
are the undesirables. The government banned them from everywhere. People often see these individuals as potential criminals, but Jay is tired of the stigma. With time, he developed survival tactics.
There's really no food or water here. There's water in the back, I guess, but it's all like wastewater. I usually eat what people throw out. Everything you see here, I found in the trash.
How do you get shower here?
Basically with a 5-gallon bucket of water.
What exactly happened to your eye, if you don't mind?
Shot in the head with a 45. I don't remember none of that.
What is the worst thing that happened to you here?
Probably the whole haunting situation, like shit following me. I mean, I've seen demons. It'll move stuff. It'll make stuff disappear.
E deves começar a imaginar bué de coisas, tipo, estar sempre no escuro, estás a ver? Vocês estão a ver, tipo, quando olham bué fixamente para um ponto no escuro e começa a virar cenas. Aí, mano, imagina, tipo, eles estão sempre no escuro.
Hang out for 15 minutes with no flashlight. Tell me what you think.
What have you seen exactly?
Looks like a man, very thin, probably 6'5". Got a very pointed nose, no arms or legs. It moves so smoothly. If it's totally pitch black, you can clearly see it. It's blacker than black. That's the thing that drops the temperature.
What are you planning for future? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Dead.
Não tem esperança,
I don't know. Everybody's like 2 paychecks away from being homeless.
Every tunnel has its own identity, depending on who lives in it.
You can see a lot of needles here. Disgusting.
Yeah.
How is life here?
Shit, caco.
This ain't life.
Do you have contacts of your family?
Somewhat.
What do they...
Mano, este gajo nem parece tão... Mano, se eu visse este gajo na rua, tipo, um gajo normal. Tipo, tem o chapéu assim um bocadinho coisa, sujo, mas tipo... nem diria que este gajo morava nos túneis, mano.
Thing that you're doing right now.
They don't ask.
What did you do before you came to these tunnels?
Before I was in this situation, I was a family man. two boys,
Como é
one
que eles
girl.
fazem a
They still
barba,
live
mano?
out here. My son just turned 17 last month.
Quer dizer, devem tipo encontrar ou roubar
What is the worst
giletes
thing
e
that
assim.
happened to you in these tunnels?
Somebody died right where we were standing last night.
Last night?
Last night.
How?
Mano, depois vê estes vídeos, a gente fica tipo,
Life
dá
is
bué
precious.
valor tipo ao que a gente tem.
And
Para ter
short.
uma cama,
Nearly
quarto.
7 out of 10 Americans live paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet. For many, it takes just one unexpected event to lose their financial stability.
Vocês já pensaram isso? Tipo, a maior parte das pessoas, acho que não só nos Estados Unidos, mas em todo o lado, né? Vive de paycheck em paycheck, ou seja, fim do mês em fim do mês. É do tipo, é um mês de cada vez. É recebes, consegues pagar as contas e acabou o dinheiro. Ou às vezes consegues pagar as contas, compras uma coisa ali, aqui, mas tipo, não sobra muito. Imagina, perdes o teu emprego, te esquece. Mano, basta tipo perderes o emprego, perderes tipo um mês ou dois, tipo, estás a ver? É muito importante, ok? Se vocês conseguirem, se tiverem possibilidade para isso, tirar um bocado de dinheiro pelo menos para segurança, para terem uma margem ali de tipo, ok, em caso de emergência tenho esta guita. Mas era bom, obviamente, que desse para estas pessoas terem algum certo apoio, né? É bem triste.
Oh my god. We were in the tunnels and you can see the Caesar's Palace on that side.
Mas no caso, eu acho que o que ele disse aqui no vídeo, se eu não estou em erro, foi que as pessoas que estão ali em baixo são excluídas. É do tipo, é como se não existissem. O governo tipo vê-los como criminosos que estão a invadir um espaço e estás a ver?
This is a drama.
If you want to shine a light into these tunnels, consider donating to the Shine a Light Foundation. Don't
Ok,
forget
tem
to
uma
subscribe to our
fundação
YouTube
para
channel for
ajudar,
more
ok.
documentaries like this.